doing, friends? It's Paul. It's Paul with your friend here, Mark. Yeah, Mark is with me today. Well, I just didn't want to sit alone, and Brad's still working. Mark, you want to be more comfortable? There you go. Yeah. How are you today? Mark says today's a boring day. Why, Mark? Well, why? Oh, yeah, I know. He says that there's so much crap going on in the country. He says he'd like it to be over with. Well, I would too. My goodness. Yeah, we all would, Mark. I know. Yeah, but it's going to be soon. It's going to be. Just don't be so negative. No, don't be so negative. You will be fine, and we all will be fine. So, shall we talk about something that I sometimes deal with? Part of the best half of a man's life sometimes is erectile dysfunction. Yeah, sometimes even Brad runs away. Yeah, well, Mark doesn't, because Mark has no problem with that, as you can see. He's unique. I don't know. You're gonna get used to the best part of life. Sometimes having nature take away what you used to not even think about, but it's no big deal, really. Because when you're in love, you start to think of a lot of ways to show it besides just showing it. It's basically true. Don't be so. I know. Gets embarrassed. Well, I can't help that. I mean, no, oh my God. Poor thing. He's upset. Don't be upset for me. Mark, I don't care. No, not really. I know you do. Well, everybody thinks that it's nothing but making love and being loved and being like a rabbit. Well, I remember the days when I was able to be like a rabbit. I'd be driving up the I-65 from Birmingham to visit my friends in Decatur, about 85 miles away. And sometimes late at night on the road, there would be all kinds of temptations to shock the monkey. And that would be interesting, because I always had a little bit of a... Well, we put the car on autopilot, and then we just sort of rocked and rolled. Yeah, I was embarrassed at all. It was good, but I was in my 20s then, and it's supposed to be that way. Now, not so good, not all the time, but loving is such a it's such a large amount of things that encompasses. Hello, yeah, I know you, ham. Just put your paw down. And so really, you don't have to worry so much about the technicalities, the functionalities of your human body. And you guys who have been with me for a while at our Southern Front Porch, and its predecessor, Life Under the Palms, and its predecessor, Living Happily Gay, you kind of remember when I was telling you about that horrendous car accident I had in 2008. Well, hey, when they mess up your back, the thing that's bad about it is all the nerves that go from the spine, from the brain to the spine, and down to all your orifices and extremities. Well, they're not all that happy with it. And the doctor can sew away, just, make your discs work, but since you're dealing with nerves that are the size of, oh gosh, microns thickness, they slice and dice through that stuff, and then they sew it back up and glue it back up, and it's not going to work so good. No. So you don't want to give up. You still want to have a lot of fun, but you're not going to be the same guy that you were. So you have to think of other ways, hint, to be creative. So you who are entering the finest half of your life, and you're visiting us on the porch and subscribing to us on the porch, well, don't worry so much about those technicalities, my friends. This is your tip for the week. Sometimes we work, sometimes we don't. And it's no big deal. If somebody loves you, they're going to love you. I'm pretty sure that's the case. So if they're that intolerant of your you're not being Hercules all the time. Well, that's pretty mean of them anyway. Yeah. So, you know, as Mark and I both agree, sometimes it works better than other times, but it's no big deal. It's no big deal. You gotta understand that life has its peaks and its valleys. But you gotta love yourself, it's true. Mark knows it's true. Mark knows it's true. Mark says, I love you. Mark knows it's true. Yeah, Mark knows it's true. And I love me as I once knew. And even now when I can't do. And I still love me, I love me too. And I love me too. And then you guys, remember, like I always tell you, you're your best friend. So don't forget that. Sometimes things are not going to go your way. Just don't worry about that. It's not that big a deal. Life was made to be enjoyed and trialed through. But beats the alternative, doesn't it? And I guess we don't work too well then either. We have different things. We have wings, don't we? Anyway, guys, I love you. Thank you for being with us at our Southern Front Porch. Brad's going to be home soon. We're going to have dinner today at a normal time. Don't know when the hell he went to work today. I looked over at 5:20. There was nobody in the bed. I looked over at 6 o'clock and he must have been gone. Something's going on there. Not good, Mark. Nope, not good. But now that he's going to be retiring within weeks, months, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, and these things work out. You're going to get used to that, but boy, what a wonderful thing to look forward to. Retirement time. Now you get your honey back forever, until you both, yeah, we don't worry about that either. Well, sometimes they do, Mark. Not always. No, that's true. But no, I'm not worried. So stick with us, guys. We love you. And if you enjoy the show, thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell so you get to know when there's more shows coming. Because I don't know when I'm having the energy or I'm out in the field working to do a regular schedule. I know Google says it's horrible for building subscribership, but I can't help it. No, he can't. Once I finish up with my rounds in April, I'll be okay. But we still have I like was quoted. I quote a lot. The poet Robert. Not Robert Moses. That's forget it. Anyway, and I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep. And miles to go before I sleep. Robert Frost. Yeah, that's the one. It's Robert Frost. Robert Frost. So, you guys remember that. And thank you for joining me. And thank you for joining Brad. Thank you for being a member and a family member at our Southern Front Porch. And remember, we're going to talk about some things in the members section that you'll probably want to be part of, because we're going to be Patreon, and they're looking us over now, and when they look us over and approve us, we can talk about things that we don't talk about, that Google would prefer we shut up about. So baby, come back and be a member, and clothes are optional, but no pornography for us here at our Southern Porch. Bye now. Love you guys. See you later. Thanks.